Hi, this is Jeff at Below Average. Just a quick note. My wife's seen a couple of the videos and she says I'm kind of boring, so woo! Let's get this going. Money tight, side hustle in your 50s or 60s. It's almost everybody's going through it. Just to give you a quick example for my wife and I, over the last 3-4 years, electric, heat, gas for your vehicle, food, homeowners insurance, property insurance, car insurance, everything has gone up drastically, and we are paying a little over $3,000 more a year for the exact same thing just a handful of years ago. So these are all the scenarios, all the bills, all the problems everybody is going through. Even if you're able to financially afford it, you are still getting hit with a ton of extra money being spent that is not necessary. So what do? This is what everybody's having to get into, especially if you're in your 50s or your 60s. Side hustles are a great thing. They can be relatively easy to do, and you can do it on your own time. That's the greatest thing. So, just for examples too, for besides money needed to pay bills, retirement, there are people getting side hustles because they want to add a little bit more to their IRA or Roth IRA or just into their savings account if they're able to still pay their bills, but they're running a little short in savings. These are the other reasons that people are working some extra side hustles. So basically, the simplest things first. Everybody can look on Craigslist. They got community Facebook groups. These are the areas you can look for that people are posting for things to do, and or yourself, you can post things too that you could do for other people. These would be the fastest way to be able to end up getting some cash in your hand. Possibly within 24, 48 hours, you have a chance of, if you put enough different things that you are able to do on in those postings, that you'll be able to get some extra work. Just for some small examples, if you're an animal lover, I actually know people that work enough hours that they can't attend to their animals as needed. So they actually pay people once in a while to come on over to. They got dogs, so they have somebody walk their dogs. They have them play with them for maybe up to an hour a day on a couple of different occasions, and other things, even taking them to dog parks and stuff like that. So if you're an animal lover, you'll be able to find people on that are needing that service, or you can put that service and somebody might contact you. The other one, this is a perfect time of the year for fall cleanup. Everybody's going to have leaves falling. Everybody still needs to do a mowing. The weather's changing. It's going to be nasty out there. Somebody always is needing extra help. Might be an elderly person, somebody who just recently had surgery and cannot get out and get that done, and it has to be done. This is a nice short-term thing because you could spend a little bit of time over a couple weeks and earn some instant cash, and then don't have to worry about it if you don't like doing it. You're only going to do it for a short term. Also, mowing. There's besides the leaves, like I just mentioned, for the fall cleanup, a lot of limbs at time come down at this time of the year. They have nothing to do with them, and you can end up, if they have enough of them, then you can end up hauling them away. They'll pay you for haul them to a dump site. The other one, since I mentioned the dump sites, are there's people out there that need things moved. They want things trashed done. They can't get it out of their basement, garage. It's buried somewhere, it's in the attic, and they want that stuff down and out and tossed out. And they'll pay somebody to come over for a one-time thing, show you where it's at, and you just move it out to either the curb, or if you have a local dump site, then they'll pay you to end up going to haul that stuff away if you have a vehicle you can do that with. These things happen often. You'd be surprised on how, if you throw that on out there, somebody will be looking for you. Also, another big one is people when they're moving. I know of people who have done this, who put ads on Craigslist about helping people move, and they don't want to pay a company. They think they can do it themselves, and they get caught up with a bunch of larger items, and that's where I had a friend of mine end up going out and spending a good afternoon and helping somebody load up the vehicle. Actually drove to the new place they're at and helped them unload the large stuff and got paid cash right there. Boom, done. One day, cash in hand. Excellent. And those things are needed. If you're an individual who likes to clean, there's always somebody who now is too old to be doing some cleaning, can't quite do some of the things that they used to do. They might be somebody who recently had a surgery and likes their house nice and tidy, and can't get to it for a while and want somebody to come in just a couple random times, spend a little bit, and you walk out with cash in your hand. This could actually lead into a long-term thing with some individuals that are maybe just too old, still able to stay by themselves, but too old to do some of the cleaning. Great extra money, consistent money. These people refer you to other people like them. That's the best thing. Another one would be with if you're a handyman, you can fix things. You're retired, you're older, or you're just not getting the hours at work, but you can do some fixing of things. If you can be a reasonable price, be surprised how many little things that you can do for people as long as you have the skills to do it. It can be reasonably priced, and you'll get cash at the end of the day. All kinds of things, you name it, plumbing, electrical. Don't have to be anything that big. Putting things together, anything, roofing, helping somebody else out, all those types of items. Those things come into play every day, somewheres, all the time. That's the best thing. Now, what I do is I do eBay, and this is a nice thing too. If you're new on eBay, it will take you a couple weeks before eBay will allow you to start having money sent back to yourself. So if you need money like this weekend, this is something you start, and then it's going to be a couple weeks. But this also can be a long-term thing. This is what I do full-time for a living. I do eBay. So this can run into something for you that could be long-term. And all you do initially is easy. You start with things around your house. You don't have to go out and do nothing. You sell a bunch of the items you have in around your house. You get a feel for how things work, and then you can go from there. If you don't want to mess with it afterwards, you're done. But you sold some stuff, made money for Christmas coming up. Maybe that's all you need. You get by till maybe you're working more overtime at work or whatever else comes around. Perfect though. And then another thing is right here on YouTube. This is what I'm starting to do. I'm just doing a few videos based just real basic, as you can see, and as my wife has said, real basic. But you can end up seeing maybe taking a shot at it. Thought about it for years, never did nothing until just a week ago. So if you could, I would appreciate it if you could like, subscribe, and comment down below on these things that I just talked about. What are you doing? Maybe there's something else you're doing I didn't even mention. If you can put that in the comments down below, somebody might read that and said, you know what, I can do that. How much you're making, maybe your time spent on it, how often you do whatever. You can put in the comments. There will be people out there that'll look at that and they'll say, oh my gosh, I forgot, I didn't think nothing about that, but I can do that. And you can end up helping somebody else out there that will be able to make money to pay their bills or pay whatever they got going on, dealing with, money's tight, side hustles are needed. This is how it is. People are younger doing this, but 50's and 60's, this is something maybe newer for us. Thank you. Bye.